Good morning. This morning, I want to start a series for the next 5 weeks, including today, that is going to talk about the business of your business. I get asked about this a lot, so it's time to cover it. To be able to serve your client's interest first, to truly make it so that it is their interest, not yours, that we are dealing with on every part of a transaction, you can't need the next commission. You just can't. Often, the best leverage a client has, as we well know, is their ability to say, I'm out. I'll walk away from this transaction. You need to be able to help them to make that decision to do that if that's in their best interest. And that's hard to do if you need the commission to move forward. So today we're going to talk about just briefly the 4 steps it's going to take for you to be able to begin to deal with this issue and to get yourself on a track to making certain that you're paying attention to your business and your business is helping you. Step 1. The first thing you need to do is know exactly what it is you need. I didn't say what you want. I didn't say what you think you need. I said what you actually need. That's right. It's probably going to require a personal budget. You're going to need to know what you spend every month, what comes in every month. You need to know how much of a shortfall you need to physically take home. Step 2, once we have what we need to figure out how many transactions at sort of an average rate that's going to require you to get what you need. We need to know what that minimum number of transactions is. Step 3, we're now going to go and do some more math. We're going to apply some fairly general rules, but accurate ones on how much activity, appointments, calls, notes, personal visits, is going to take you to result in a single transaction. Once we have some idea of how much activity we need to do for that transaction, we're going to multiply it by the number of transactions you determined in the prior step that you need and figure out how many transactions and therefore how much activity we need to do. Now it seems like now all we have to do is embark upon the activity. But there is unfortunately one further step that is the most important step. And that step is monitoring all of these activity levels in writing. Putting together a spreadsheet, a form, something that causes you to actually write down each day. How many calls did I make? How many appointments did I have? How many cards did I write? How many personal appointments or personal visits did I do? You need to know all of that activity. It will tell you quickly whether it is a lack of activity that is producing your business or something wrong in the element of how you do the business once you get it. Now, you also have to monitor the number of listings that you have. You have to keep track of the showings on those listings. You need to keep track of the buyer showings, the number of people you've taken out and shown homes to buy. Obviously, when a transaction goes pending, you need to keep track of that. And of course, the closings. All that information is critical to keeping going and to keep refined how much activity you need to do to make what you need. Next week, we're going to talk about need and what can go into need, and then maybe even get into a little more of what we would like instead of what we absolutely need. But we got to take first things first. Well, that's it for this week. I hope you're all having a great time on this weekend. I hope you're enjoying the great weather. If it's cold and nasty where you are, I apologize. Nice and warm here. Go out, earn a living, do what you do best. Go out and help somebody buy or sell real estate.